It's really not. It's not working. It's not. It is a bad flow, bro. Like it's the flow that
bullshit. No bullshit. He would survive more like in like a church rap type situation.
yeah, but this is the thing, bro. Like we can't just congratulate no elevation, bro. Like it's easy to get comfortable. As soon as you get halfway good and decent, like you get comfortable. It's one thing to continue to grow and progress your craft. Like I'm not gonna congratulate somebody getting decent and then getting comfortable, because that's just fucking lazy. You just want to show off at that point. You just want to be like, oh yeah, I rap, and then you do some fucking lackluster ass bullshit in front of people that don't rap and they impressed. That's bullshit. It's corny. There's no substance. There's substance, but it's if you're not grabbing nobody, if there's no, I can't say there's no substance because this material has substance, but bro, it's a shell of where a record should be. Yo, and you still in this mindset of doing 4.5 minute songs, like, oh, ain't nobody sitting around for 4 minutes and some change listening to the same flow on 3 verses. You never left the pocket. That's crazy to me. Crazy. The only thing exciting is the hook. And that runs dry after you didn't do nothing with the follow-up. You didn't follow up with that, and that runs dry. I'm not here to congratulate mediocrity. Fuck that. Elevate. If the industry gets behind it, it will go. That's a fact. But the industry can get behind anything, and it'll go. What's crazy is that we live in a time where TikTok exists. So it doesn't take a lot for something to work. Matter of fact, it takes about 20 – is that what a normal TikTok length is, 15 to 20 seconds? It takes about 20 seconds of a song to make something go nowadays, which is fucking insane. And it doesn't need to be, you know what I mean? That's not the only way to market a record, but that is an available, it's an available way. So when you get something that just doesn't change for 4 minutes and 30 seconds, nobody has the mental capacity to sit there for that long and listen to the same shit. We're all living in a time where we have computers in our pocket. We can fucking do crazy shit with our phone. There's no reason to be listening to something that doesn't change for 4.5 minutes. It's crazy. Like, we get mad when the first episode of our series we don't get enough action right away and we don't understand. Bro, so, like, imagine 4.5 minute song now. It has to be immaculate. There has to be some crazy change-ups with not only within the vocal artist, but within the music itself. I have to be drawn in and captured for 4.5 minutes. But that you're 1,000%. It doesn't take much, man. There's still a machine that can push music a certain way, and it'll go. But there's also ways now for the guy without a machine to do the same thing, and maybe not the same thing, but very fucking close, and be extremely successful. So we're living in a time where, yeah, there's pros and cons to pretty much everything with music, but I agree with you 1,000%. There's still a machine that if it gets behind certain things, it can absolutely work. But again, we have different ways and different means now to share music. So really, mediocrity just won't. It's hard for mediocrity to sell. It can still do it. If I get mediocrity, though, I expect it to sell in those smaller bursts, those small 20-second TikToks. I don't expect huge quality and shit that just goes viral there. You know? So, like, it's a completely different ballpark. There's plenty of room for anybody to thrive. It's just about having the right idea of what you're marketing, what your brand is, and what the fuck you got going on. Oh, drop a bomb.
Drop your own bomb.
I can't. I had the wrong shit lit. When you say this to people, sometimes they're like, "Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't sounding with what you want me to sound like." That's not the case. But you have to expand your market. You have to understand that there's a reason why Dunkaroos don't sell the same way they did back in the 90s.
What?
Right, they don't. They still available. They don't sell the same. They used to be
them motherfuckers was extinct like the Surge.
Facts, but it's not, and Surge isn't either. And Surge is amazing. That shit don't sell like they did back in the 90s.
What? You said Surge is still selling?
It's available, bro. It's available, I think, in certain restaurants. There's certain fast food restaurants, Surge is in they fountain. I promise you.
Yeah,
Regardless.
I haven't seen it.
It can't be the real Surge.
Regardless, what I'm saying is, it is the real Surge. What I'm saying, though, is you got to be willing to, if you're still calling yourself a brand, if you're not just doing it for the love of what you do, and you still want to, you know what I mean, market yourself, and if you're releasing music, I don't want to hear that you just in it for the love of it, because if you're releasing it, then that's not the case. You're trying to develop a brand. And with that being said, therefore you're trying to market a product. If that's the case, You have to be understanding of what the fuck demographics are and why people buy into certain things. Not to say you have to do that, but you have to learn from it. You have to be able to adapt and grow with the time.
Still, he got that dirty South flow.
It's
but,
fucking
it's
dirty
done.
It's fucking well done. It's
well done. Yeah.
If I could, that's the thing. If I want to, if I want to listen to that, I got a ton of other places I could find it at a higher quality. You're fucking a decade and a half too late. It's the fuck.